Good morning students. Today we are going to start next chapter of accounts and the name of chapter is basis of accounting. So the reason of preparing accounts is to determine whether an organization is earning profit or it has incurred loss. So the profit or loss incurred by an organization can be determined by two methods, by following cash basis of accounting or by following accrual basis of accounting. First one is cash basis of accounting. So cash basis of accounting is a system in which transactions are recorded when cash is transacted, means when cash is received or when it is paid, means revenue is recognized only on the receipt of cash, and similarly expenses will be recorded when they are actually paid. So the difference between total incomes received and total payments will be the profit or loss of an business organization during an accounting year. So when we prepare accounts on cash basis, outstanding expenses, prepaid expenses, accrued incomes and incomes received in advance will not be recorded. So receipt and payment account prepared in case of not for profit organizations, that is schools, colleges, charitable clubs are examples of accounting on cash basis. So what are outstanding expenses? So these are those expenses which have become due during an accounting year but which have not yet been paid. Like suppose the salary of some of the employees is still pending, so it will be an example of outstanding expenses. Next is prepaid expenses. Prepaid expenses are those expenses which have been paid in advance, means they are not related to current accounting year but are related to next accounting year. And next is accrued incomes. Accrued income is an income which have been earned during the current accounting period but have not yet been due. So therefore the accrued incomes are also not recorded. So next is the features of cash basis. So cash basis of accounting is simple, clear and straightforward, as accounting adjustment at the end of year regarding outstanding expenses, prepaid expenses are not to be made. And cash basis of accounting follows single entry system of accounting. Cash basis of accounting does not follow the GAAP provisions, means generally accepted accounting principles. It is not a good management tool, as there is a time gap between the actual happening of transaction and its actual receipt or payment. And cash basis of accounting is suitable only to those organizations whose business transactions are mostly on cash basis, or the one who has very small business dealings with very few transactions. And cash basis of accounting is suitable for those organizations also in which number of employees are very small. So these are some of the examples in which cash basis of accounting is suitable. Next one is advantages of cash basis of accounting. So this the system of cash basis does not require expert accounting knowledge because it is based on the actual receipt and actual payment of cash. So small traders and sole proprietors can easily record their transactions. And also cash basis of accounting is very simple method because no adjustments regarding outstanding expenses, prepaid expenses and accrued incomes are made in this method. And due to the absence of adjustment, the time required to prepare account is also very less, so it is less time consuming. This basis of accounting is suitable for those enterprises where most of the transactions are on cash basis. So these are the advantages of cash basis of accounting. Next is the disadvantages of cash basis of accounting. So cash basis of accounting does not give a true and fair view of profit and loss of the business, because outstanding expenses, prepaid expenses and accrued incomes are not given any treatment while recording transactions. And also cash basis of accounting does not follow the matching principle of accounting. And under this system no distinction is made between capital and revenue items. So therefore no consistency in profit of the 2 years will be there in case of cash basis of accounting. And also Companies Act does not consider the cash basis of accounting. And in some cases lenders require the accounts preparation as per the generally accepted accounting principles, and due to the absence of these provisions they hesitate or they refuse to lend money to the business organization. And also there are chances of manipulations, as one can show more expenses and less incomes involving unfair trade practices. So these are the disadvantages of cash basis of accounting. And cash basis of accounting can be explained with the help of following example. During the financial year 2018-19, Ashok has cash sales of 3,90,000 and credit sales of 1,60,000. So his expenses during the year were 2,70,000, and out of which he has paid 1,90,000, means 80,000 are still pending. So on the basis of cash basis of accounting, his income statement will disclose a net income of, that is 3,90,000 minus 1,90,000 is equal to 2 lakh, because sales revenue is recognized in case of cash basis when the money is received. So credit sales will not be considered. So cash sales means the revenue generated during an accounting year. So this is 3,90,000, and similarly expenses will be recorded or assumed as incurred when they are paid. So the expenses which are still pending will not be considered. So we will consider 1,90,000 as expenses. So the difference between amount received and amount paid will be the net income of the business of Ashok. So 2 lakh will be the answer. Next is accrual basis of accounting. So accrual accounting is a method used to record transactions when they happen instead of when money exchange hands. Means in case of accrual system, income recorded as income when it is earned or accrued. So credit sales is recognized as sales irrespective of the fact whether amount have been actually received or no. Similarly, expenses have been incurred but payment has not been paid. It will be recorded as an expense. It does not matter whether the company has paid expenses or no. They will be treated as expenses during the year in which they incurred. So next is the advantages of accrual basis of accounting. So accrual basis of accounting is more scientific method as compared to cash basis of accounting. So it is preferred by the accountants. This basis, the profits disclosed by accrual basis of accounting are more accurate as compared to cash basis of accounting, because outstanding expenses, prepaid expenses, accrued incomes all are recorded under accrual basis of accounting. And also accrual basis of accounting reflects true financial position at the end of accounting year by adjusting outstanding expenses, prepaid expenses, accrued incomes. So these are the advantages of accrual basis of accounting. Next is the disadvantages of accrual basis. So this system is not simple, so it is very time consuming because a lot of adjustments are to be made in case of accrual basis, and also the accounting process is too elaborate. A quick appraisal of profit and loss is not possible because of adjustments, so it is time consuming. So these are the disadvantages of accrual basis of accounting. So if we consider illustration number 1 in this accrual basis. So according to accrual basis, the profits of or the net income of the business of Ashok will be cash sales plus credit sales, because in case of accrual system of accounting, both cash and credit sales are considered. So total sales will be 3,90,000 plus 1,60,000, that is 5,50,000. Similarly, total expenses of Ashok's business will be expenses paid plus expenses still pending. So 2,70,000 will be the total expenses. So when we deduct total expenses out of total income, so the net income according to accrual basis will be 2,80,000. So this is the example of accrual basis of accounting. So next is the difference between accrual basis of accounting and cash basis of accounting. So first one is nature of transactions. In case of accrual basis, both cash and credit transactions are recorded. But in case of cash basis of accounting, as it is clear from the name itself, under it only cash transactions are recorded. Second one is, in case of accrual basis of accounting, all the adjustments regarding outstanding expenses, prepaid expenses, accrued incomes and income received in advance will be made. So prepaid expenses and outstanding expenses will be recorded in profit and loss account, and accrued incomes and incomes received in advance will be recorded in the balance sheet. But in case of cash basis of accounting, all these transactions will not be recorded, means outstanding expenses and prepaid expenses will not be given any treatment under cash basis of accounting. Third one is, correct profit or loss can be calculated only in case of accrual basis of accounting. But in case of cash basis of accounting, it is not possible to calculate accurate profits because outstanding expenses, prepaid expenses are not given any treatment. Next is technical knowledge. The accrual basis of accounting requires technical knowledge as many adjustments are to be made, whereas in case of cash basis of accounting, no technical knowledge will be required because the person is required to record only whether the organization has received cash or has make any payment. Next is legal position. Accrual basis of accounting is suggested by Companies Act 2013, whereas Companies Act 2013 does not consider cash basis of accounting. Next is reliability. So accrual basis of accounting is more reliable because outstanding expenses are given treatment, whereas cash basis of accounting is less reliable because many transactions are not recorded in this system. And the last one is, accrual basis of accounting is more acceptable in business as it reveals true accounting records or it reveals a correct picture of the business, whereas cash basis of accounting is not acceptable in business organization because it does not reveal the required information. So these are the points of differentiation between accrual system of accounting and cash basis of accounting. So I hope both these concepts are clear to you. So thank you, students.